What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a 2014 Audi Allroad and giving it the full treatment. We've got some fresh JDM performance parts going on this thing, and while we're at it, we're doing a full detail to bring this wagon back to life. From install to final shine, I'm walking you through the entire process step by step. If you're into boosted wagons, clean builds, and real world install tips, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. So the first part we're gonna put in looks like this, JHM. And it's just an insert. So all we're gonna do is take out the bolts and this piece right here, those two bolts and this piece right here, we'll take them out and we'll insert this guy in there and then put the two bolts back. And M10. Triple square M10. So this will be the easier of the two just because of accessibility. Without the exhaust in, the center carrier bearing support would be a lot easier to put in the stiffening part, but we'll make do. We'll make it work. Should be fairly simple. The cool little upgrades from JHM. Got a lot of JHM parts on here, so we'll do a little walk around afterwards and give you guys a sneak peek of what we got. Just like that, goes in. Put the same bolts back. I want to make sure they're not cross-threaded or anything. There we go. Going super smooth. So this car also has JHM front mount intercooler. It's got an upgraded KO4 turbo. We've got lowering springs with S5 front brakes. JHM two-piece rotors in the front. Show you those. And it's got S5 wheels. I do have a set of HRE right here. Not sure if they're showing up on camera, but I can show you guys those. I do currently have those up for sale, so if anybody's interested, let me know. We'll work something out. So there it is, that one's done. Really easy to install. There it is, it's just an M10 triple square. Two bolts come out. The existing little mount that's there, right here, comes out, and the JHM one goes in its place. So let's get set up here for the carrier bearing, stiffening part right here. And this is the part. So I want to make sure I get these on camera. So it's a rubber ring right here that goes in to the carrier bearing support, and then these two get sandwiched on. So I'll show you that install as soon as I get that cover plate off. So you can see the carrier bearing right there. We're gonna go ahead and put this into this slot. And essentially what it's gonna do is take up the slack under load. So when you're smashing around with spirited driving, every now and then, or whenever you do, the carrier bearing won't be flopping around and bouncing around everywhere. So there it is, that portion going in. And then these two, you'll have one here on this side. You see how it has a groove? Oops. It has a groove right there on that, and it'll fit onto the edge of that carrier bearing itself right there. Okay, and then you have another piece that goes on the back that sandwiches those. Okay, 10mm, you don't gotta go nuts. Tightening this thing down. It's not doing much other than clamping at this point. Okay, there it is. Let's get you guys in so you can see that. All right, so that's just the top part so far of that bushing. Let's put some light up in here. There we go. And we'll get the bottom clamp in and I'll show you guys that. And that. All right. There it is. We just got center carrier. There it is, center carrier, stiffening parts are in, everything's lined up really nice. Let's see if I can get there. There we go. Super clean install, really easy. Now we can put the exhaust back together, the heat shield in, exhaust back together. We're good to go. Cool. So there it is. JHM transmission mount, stiffening mount, and underneath that cover, which we just finished up, was the carrier, center carrier bearing mount, stiffener, and the here's the diff one. I didn't actually show the installation of that. this is a 2014 Audi A4 Allroad. Those are S5 rims and brakes, JHM 2-piece front rotors. And let's go around the side here and back. Super clean car. Love this thing. Fun as hell to drive. It's lowering springs on there. Nice gap. It's not too low. We've got 034 upper control arms. Interior super clean. Again, really well taken care of. Take care of all our vehicles here. Pop the hood, see what's in there. Right, there it is, the 2.0T flex fuel. It'll run on E85. We got JHM upper intercooler hoses, 034 intake hose with a stock airbox, and then see if we can see intercooler. So there again, JHM's lower intercooler hose there, and it's an upgraded intercooler. It's kind of hard to see through there, but got bigger intercooler installed. Hard to see it here, but yeah. And on this side, we got the turbo on the stock, you know, California, so stock emissions, but KO4 turbo. It's basically the stock size housing and everything fits in there perfect. So there it is. cleaned, it's been clay barred and washed again. Instructions on the clay bar kit tell you to wash it after the clay bar treatment. So I'm gonna dry it off, pull it into the shop here, and then we'll get started on the Meguiar's Carnauba Plus Gold class. Some fancy wax here, people. Let me give you a little sneak peek of this thing. Meguiar's Gold class Carnauba Plus Premium Paste Wax. I've never used this stuff, not sponsored again. Went and bought this with my own money. We'll give it a shot and see what it looks like, and the quality of the finish. We just washed and clay barred the car. I washed it for a second time per the directions of the clay bar kit. And now we're gonna class it up with Gold Class Meguiar's Carnauba Plus. Again, not sponsored, you know, figured I'd give this stuff a shot. I've never used it. It does smell good. I don't know, some sort of like pina colada smell. Comes with a little applicator pad in here, so we'll pop that guy out in order to apply this. And then I think per the directions it says to apply it and let it dry slightly. So, and then we'll take it off with a microfiber towel. So let's start and see what happens here. All right, guys, we just got done with the Meguiar's Carnauba Wax. It was the paste that I put on. Seemed like it worked a little bit better to just go ahead and put it on the whole car, work my way around and then come back around once it's done with the application and wipe it off. I'll tell you what, this stuff is slick. It's like glass. Beautiful finish on it. Smells really good. Like I said, it's almost like a pina colada, maybe coconut, pineapple smell. Smells really nice. The finish feels super slick and protected. So this thing came out really nice, super happy with it. We got a couple of JHM parts installed. We did the center carrier for the drive shaft. We put the extra support in there, stiffened it up so it's not bouncing around. We also got the transmission mount stiffener in there. You saw the differential stiffener mount in there also, which I had installed prior to this video, but everything's in right now. We got a bunch of JHM goodies that we put on. 034 upper control arms are on this car. Very happy with this thing. It's got 124,000 miles on it. Runs perfect, runs awesome. Little daily, I beat the hell out of it every time I drive it. It just doesn't skip a beat, no leaks, no oil leaks, doesn't burn anything. Just overall super clean car. So 2014 Audi A4 Allroad. Just did a little video for you guys. Like, subscribe, ask me some questions, whatever you got. I'll post up some more videos, maybe doing a detail, quick little detail. I'm not a professional by any means, but just like to maintain my stuff. We'll do a little detail on the RS5 probably tomorrow, and I'll get that video up in a few days. So thank you, everyone. See you on the next one.